Hello guys, welcome to my channel Impressions Media. On this channel today I will be sharing the story of Cynthia Morgan and her 8 advanced music career while also addressing a relationship and current outlook to life. We would also be sharing the background of a musical career and growth in Lagos, Nigeria, while also giving a deep dive into a wellness and current situation. As we all know, Cynthia Morgan is a Nigerian musician and songwriter. Her full name is Cynthia Morgan, born on the 23rd of September in Benin City, Nigeria. Over the course of her career as an artist, she has been known with different names, one of which is Madrina. Her music is a fusion of reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, afropop, or fusion. She grew up around musicians and backup singers from her mother's musical band since the age of 3. Her mother, Sharifat Morgan, is a top musical performing gospel artist in Benin City and a renowned minister in her locality. Morgan decided to go into music professionally in 2009 and then released her first single at the age of 16 right after secondary school. This record made her popular, which led her to sign a record label in August 2013 with a record label and management company fronted by Jude Okoye, who is the elder brother and manager to P Square and CEO of Square Records. Cynthia Morgan became unstoppable and was one of the most sought-after female musicians in Nigeria. Cynthia Morgan experienced a significant decline in her career progression after facing issues with the record label Northside Entertainment. She reported losing a stage name, Vevo account, royalties, and other assets due to a contract with Jude Okoye. She has mentioned a change in her brand name, which she believes negatively impacted her career. This led to depression, mental breakdown, and a period of illness. She has since shifted to real estate and gospel ministry, stating she is done with music. In a recent interview with CTDA Media, she attributed a major part of her fallout to her erstwhile relationship with the Crown Prince of Benin City, Ezelake Eware, also known as the Edaikan of Uselu. According to her, she had met the prince after a show and had developed some sort of friendship with him, which she had to end due to some misunderstanding, or let's just say religious differences. However, from her tone and voice, it is clear that she is yet to move on from this situationship, as she still attributes her feeling and predicaments to the prince's impact in her life.
Cynthia Morgan calls out the Prince of Benin Kingdom. My fellow Amiibo people, this is Young Pepe Scatter Scatter. So, according to Cynthia Morgan, she said she had met the prince on the 31st of 2017, 31st December of 2017, the crossover to 2018. So, along the line, the prince asked her out after she performed for his show. She actually performed for one of his shows. That is how she met him. So, he asked her out in 2018. And she said no, but they could be friends. Now there the wahala start. That she felt saying no to a crown prince made him angry or made him feel like she disrespected him and the throne. So she now they assume, say, the prince is behind most of her predicaments, if not all of her predicaments, because
this interview also puts to light how she had gone about reaching out to the crown prince to the point where he had to file a petition in court against her. In 2014, a publication was issued by Punch newspaper highlighting the content of the said petition. As seen on the publication, here are the 10 allegations leveled against Morgan. 1. Defamation. Morgan allegedly published lies and defamatory statements against Prince Ezelike a worry on her Instagram story and other online platforms. 2. Cyberstalking. Morgan allegedly stalked and harassed Prince Ezekiel Iware online despite his efforts to block her. Harassment. Morgan allegedly continued to contact the prince despite his clear desire to be left alone. 4. Online harassment. Morgan allegedly published offensive material about Prince Ezekiel Iware on her Instagram story and other online platforms. 5. False accusations. Morgan allegedly accused Prince of bewitching and oppressing her in her dreams. Obsession. Morgan allegedly exhibited obsessive behavior towards Prince despite his lack of interest in her. Mental instability. Morgan's behavior was allegedly linked to some form of mental trauma or instability. Threat. Morgan's actions allegedly posed a threat to Prince Ezekiel Iware's safety and security. Invasion of privacy. Morgan allegedly violated Prince's right to privacy by continuing to contact him despite his efforts to block her. Criminal offenses. Morgan's actions allegedly constituted criminal offenses under the Cybercrimes Act of 2015, including cyberstalking and harassment.
So
And that was
my question is now, do you want you guys to get back? Do you want to apologize? Do you want the prince to apologize? Where exactly are we right now? Is it more of you believe there's some spiritual thing that needs to be done to let you lose? Your career has been on hold. If people are saying, maybe I remember there was some people are saying you're on drugs, some people are saying you're depressed, some people are saying it has to dampen it. So the reason why we're having this conversation is about you having the opportunity of talking to the Prince of Benin, for you to clear some clarity about it's either spiritual or physical in terms of you to express yourself. And like I told you before we get onto this particular video, a lot of people haven't seen your face for a very long time. And having to see your face now, the story we are holding on is about you having relationship with the prince. And it's not just a one-time thing. It's not just a fling. It's something that has to do with feelings. That has to do with
yes. Please let me what's the English? Let me retract you on that. We were never intimate.
Wow.
Yes, we were never intimate. I don't even know where he lives.
How did you not get to this? Should I use? I don't want to use the word entanglement, but how does this connection of having intimacy with a king, with a prince, and to the level where it's getting to you like this, to the level where you can't even have a relationship, to the level where you want a closure from him. Make me understand how, because this one word you just said right now will go over a lot of people said, like, what do you mean you don't have intimacy with somebody and you're telling me you're so tired, you're this? How does that make sense? You understand?
Well, that's the reason why I would have loved to have this conversation with a Benin person. When Bicycle contacted me about your interview, I asked him, I said, are you a Benin man? Because a Benin person would understand me better. So apparently, I feel like he's the prince, yeah. So I think like they're like chosen people. Like the prince there are people that is chosen for you. Like there's this particular person that is chosen for you, that is supposed to be your wife. Like a soulmate.
Apparently, Cynthia Morgan is of the mindset that she has some sort of soul tie with the prince, hence her inability to move past their connection and create stable memories or relationships with other persons. Popular blogger Tunde Ednot has been a forerunner and frontier to exposing her true position, bringing her face back to the public sphere, where she lately released a video acknowledging the interview and reiterating a stance on not going back to music as she has forged ahead with a real estate business and now runs a ministry. It is the opinion of some persons that Cynthia Morgan allow herself heal through therapy and self-growth rather than dwell on the past She has the talent and should focus solely on her craft. Some others opine that she needs the support of her colleagues who are still thriving in the music scene. From the commentaries on social media, the public is willing to contribute financially to assist her and wish she could come back into the music business. However, Cynthia is quite determined not to, at least not now.
So, hello and good morning, everyone. God bless you all. So, there's a video of me making rounds on social media. And I just want to address that. I would like to tell everyone that that video is over a year, and I'd like to let everybody know that I'm well. Thank you all for your concern. I might not be able to respond to every message, but I see them and I appreciate them. So there's a fan of mine that went to the extent of creating a GoFundMe account for me. So I'm looking into it to see if I would like for the account to go public. Because I'd like to say that in 2020, when I first had my interview, there was a GoFundMe account that was created for me, but unfortunately, the person that was handling the account said the account was shut down. So I didn't get any money from the GoFundMe, apart from the money that was directly sent to my account. So I think I'm quite maybe traumatized with the idea of setting up a GoFundMe again. And also, most importantly, I would not like to I would not like to what's the word I'd like to be very straightforward with everyone, that my immediate goal or my future goal is not to get back to music, because I'm now into real estate, and then I'm also into ministry, and I'll be dropping more details on that in due time, actually. So I wouldn't like to tell people that I wouldn't like to set up a GoFundMe and tell people that I want to get back to music or whatever it is, so I'm not sure of it. That music for me, I was very passionate about music, so I literally started music when I was 17, and I did that for a decade nonstop. Like, that was everything I knew. And so, and after what I went through, with music, and for me, I just feel like what I went through was basically a detour, to take me back to my original state, which is me. And I don't regret making music, but I think I made a lot of it with so much passion. And as of now, I can tell you for a fact that I didn't get what I deserved, but I give all glory to God. And so I certainly will tell you that I might not be able to go back to music and do music the way I used to do it. I might be able to get back to it better. I might never want to get back to it, but if I ever want to do music again, it's just gonna be for the fun of it. And you never can tell what tomorrow. I wouldn't. So I'm not gonna shut all the doors on say I'm never gonna get in the studio, or I'm never gonna record a song, whatever. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I would like to tell everyone, if you wish to donate to the GoFundMe account, I would like for you to know that me getting back to music is not definite, and that's what it is.
The latest update from Tunde Ednot on this issue states Cynthia is ready to accept financial help and has also provided her account details. It is my opinion that Cynthia is still an enigma. She is eloquent, quite firm, strong, and capable. She can still make the most of her works if only she puts sentiment aside and builds herself even with the little opportunities she has now. I wish her the best in her new endeavors and hope to see or hear of her works soon. If you found this video insightful, please do share, subscribe, and like this video for more of this type of content. Your comments and contributions would also be greatly welcomed and appreciated. Thank you for watching the video to the end. See you in the next one.